I've just been ordained as a priest in the Church of God, and I've come to a realisation that perhaps I should have worked this out a lot sooner, but I've come to realise the difference between an apostle and a disciple. And I'm thankful to Reverend Dominic Black, who did the sermon at my ordination, for helping to clear this up for me. So a disciple is someone who follows. The disciples were called to follow Jesus, and we are all called into discipleship, to a journey of discipleship, which begins when we become Christians or when we get baptized. An apostle, on the other hand, is sent to a specific place at a specific time to do a specific task. The disciple is invited to follow. The apostle is ordered and is sent. And that's the difference. I am a disciple, but I'm also an apostle, sent to this place here in Bridlington, and I'd like to tell you a little bit more about my journey. In Matthew chapter 10, we read about the disciples becoming apostles. Just in a few short verses, it happens just like that. They go from being called to being sent by Jesus to proclaim the good news that the kingdom of heaven has come to everybody that they came into contact with. Now, you have probably realised that when you get sent somewhere, it normally involves some kind of disruption. It can involve some trouble. I remember when I was young being sent to the head teacher's office. Yes, it's true. I even remember being sent out of a vicar's Bible study once. It's not always a good thing, is it? And it can involve hardship. And that's certainly what happened with the disciples as well. When they became apostles, when they were sent, when they were no longer in that cosy little comfort zone, things maybe started to go wrong, and many of them came to quite sticky ends. Hardships are something we should expect when we are sent to do something for God. A song that was played at my ordination was "Blessed Be Your Name" by Matt Redman, and that was because the lyrics meant something really powerful to me. Blessed be your name when the sun's shining down on me, when the world's all as it should be, blessed be your name. And that's how I'm feeling today. It's just such a lovely day here, but actually there has been times when it's been the opposite, and in that song also is the lines, blessed be your name on the road marked with suffering, though there's pain in the offering, blessed be your name. And the song continues, you give and take away, you give and take away, but still I choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name. So in the ups and downs, I've had to choose to say, blessed be your name, when actually sometimes I want to throw the towel in, if I'm honest. So a little bit about our experience. I was called to be ordained a few years ago, and me and my family were very, very excited. We upped sticks and we moved up to Durham for a couple of years, and we were surrounded by wonderful people, lots of people very similar to ourselves, lots of families who were going through the same thing. It was a real time of excitement, and it was a lovely place to live, and that was part of our calling. But then I was sent here to Bridlington, and what a gorgeous place it is. But it hasn't always been easy. There's been times where that sending has come with costs, for my family in particular, which have been really quite hard to deal with. And that's part of the journey of being an apostle. In the good times I sing, Lord, blessed be your name. And in the bad times I sing, Lord, blessed be your name. And I remember that I am in good company, because I think of the people that God sent to do his mission throughout the Bible in the Old Testament. Abraham, Noah, Moses, they were all sent to do something in particular for God that involved hardship. I think of the prophets. The prophets were sent to deliver hard messages sometimes that none of them really wanted to do. Jonah, in fact, ran in completely the opposite direction when God asked him to go to Nineveh. And then we think of the apostles themselves, those disciples that were called to follow Jesus and were sent to do his mission around the world. We think of Stephen, who was stoned to death, but as that was happening, he was he saw a vision of the glory of God and heaven opened up to him. In that time, he was still singing, "Blessed be your name." One of the things I've really enjoyed watching on TV lately is The Chosen. And in that we see Jesus and the disciples getting up to all sorts of adventures, the miracles, the healings, the teaching, and the disciples are just overjoyed to be part of this experience. And I want to be part of that as well. I want my journey of discipleship to be like that, where we can say, "Blessed be your name," when the sun is shining down on me. But then of course the disciples were then sent to be apostles, and actually things weren't such a blessing. And they might well have sung, "Blessed be your name," on the road marked with suffering. Though there's pain in the offering, blessed be your name. Well, for me, I have been called, I have been sent here to Bridlington, and I know that I am blessed. And I just wonder what your experience is with being sent or being a disciple, and what God might be asking of you today, sending you to a new place to do something for him, or even sending you to do something new in a place that you've lived in all your life, which sometimes can be even trickier. My prayers are with you. God bless.